Silence is golden, they say. But why? Why is it golden to be silent? Probably because we won't hear anything if someone is talking to us, right? If we are speaking or talking to ourselves, and let alone listening, right? The listening is the thing that gets missing if we're not silent. But does this mean we should be silent in every single interaction with a human being? I think not. It's more like a silence from within, right? Because what do you miss if you not listen? Is it the news? Is it your partner? Is it your friends? Or your boss? Well, I think the most important thing you should listen to is your intuition, right? Your intuition is the one thing that comes from somewhere deep, deep inside of you. Something that you can only hear if there is silence, because it's so quiet. But as quiet as it is, as powerful and truthful it is. Right? Truth in a world full of lies, and fakeness, and betrayal, and all of this noise from the outside, right? We can't be alone anymore, or some of us don't want to be alone because they're some sort of afraid of this silence from within, right? It's way easier to just get busy on some screens or talking to someone, which is better than just watching at screens. But you know, if you just can be a little bit alone, that's golden. Because when you're alone, you can be silent. And it's way easier to be silent if you're alone. And I'm not talking about being lonely, because we are way, way, way too lonely on these ways we're walking in this life nowadays. There's this big distinction between loneliness and being alone, right? Because this loneliness, this is eating you up from inside. And this pain, this loneliness inside, it's causing this pain, that creates this horrible storm inside of you. And from the outside, you got so many people around you, but you still feel lonely. And it's this horrible paradox, right? But if you just get a little bit more silent, and hearing the truth from within, without getting all those thoughts and opinions from the outside getting dumped on it, you some sort of eliminate this loneliness, because you realize and notice that you can realize your truth into the outside world, in our true, real existence, right? And it was almost something in the woods coming for me. And if we can just make it possible to be silent, let our intuition speak to us, for us, through us, I think we make way more vital, truthful, loving, and strong decisions in life. Towards ourselves, towards our loved ones, towards everyone around us, right? And oh boy, I've been guilty of that myself, that I didn't want to sit down and listen to this gut feeling, how some people call it, or the voice within. I just love to call it my intuition. And if I learned one thing, that if you go into your silence and are able to listen to this almost magical, how some people like to call it, intuition. If you're able to listen to your intuition and trust it and then act on it, a whole lot of magic happens in the reality through you. But obviously, in this silence of yours, maybe it's a little bit dark sometimes. But if you just get a little bit more silent within, you can be so loving, so grateful, so strong, so vibrant outside.